We welcome you on this Thursday, February 24th, 2022. It's another presentation of Elk Grove TV and Grove Junior High Athletics, powered by 360scenes.com. I'm Ryan Fahey with you here in the gym at Grove Junior High here in Elk Grove, Illinois today, as this afternoon we have 7th grade girls volleyball action as the visiting Warriors from the Iroquois Community School take on the host Lady Elks of Grove Junior High. We'll get you set for the first serve and a whole lot more, and coming up in just a few moments we will have the introductions for both teams. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grove Junior High for today's 7th grade girls volleyball action featuring the visiting Iroquois Warriors and your Grove Junior High Lady Elks. Before we begin serve number 1, let's meet both teams, starting with the visiting Iroquois Warriors. Number 2, Aisling Blau. Number 4, Julia Steffen. Number 13, Evelyn Roman. Number 16, Nicole Vo. Number 19, Heather Mangan. Number 20, Victoria Ivanov. Number 21, Mila Mayans. Number 24, Ginger Griffith. Number 26, Zua Ahmed. Number 27, Angela Malmberg. Number 28, McKenna Geis. Number 29, Jagvi Shah. And number 30, Olivia Woldarchuk. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th grade Iroquois Warriors. And now time to meet your team, the home team, your Grove Junior High Lady Elks. Number 1, Lana Stevanovic. Number 3, Kyla Griffin. Number 4, Michelle Giabala. Number 6, Gianna Richards. Number 12, Ellie Messenger. Number 14, Grace Rosario. Number 15, Alanis Rivera. Number 16, Adana Kadru. Number 17, Alyssa Magana. Number 19, Zofia Zoronsky. Number 21, Emma Kim. And number 22, Brianna Magner. Ladies and gentlemen, the 7th grade Grove Junior High Lady Elks. And again, we welcome you on this Thursday afternoon here at Grove Junior High. I'm Ryan Fahey with you here on Elk Grove TV, powered by 360scenes.com. Again, working with our fantastic crew behind the scenes, Rick Signorella and Sean King on the baselines. Hopefully this time Sean doesn't get hit by a volleyball. I think last time he got hit maybe 4 or 5 times, but that's neither here nor there. You'll be seeing both teams in similar green uniforms, but just to set the stage, the white trim and numbers will represent the visiting Iroquois Warriors, and they'll be starting off right to left here to begin our first set of possibly 3 here today. Best of 3 sets, play up to 25, got to win by 2 points or more. If we're at a 24-24 tie, we'll play until a team has the 2-point edge, and then the host Lady Elks in their home green with the yellow trim, yellow sleeves, white trim I should say, yellow sleeves, white, or rather yellow numbers and letters to correlate. So as both teams finish their final pregame huddles, we'll get action underway. And glad you're with us here live on Elk Grove TV here today. set the stage here for the starters. It'll be Olivia Woldarczyk out there for the Warriors, along with Julia Steffen, Heather Mangan, along with Jacques Shah, McKenna Geis, and Nicole Vo. And for the Lady Elks, it's Brianna Magner at the front of the net, along with number 12, Ellie Messenger, Lana Stevanovic, also up towards the front of the net. And that's Grace Rosario, Emma Kim, and Alyssa Magana, the 6 out there for the Lady Elks. It'll be Nicole Vo to get our serving started. They'll serve right to left in this rally, scoring a best of 3. The standing serve is short into the net, and the first point will belong to the host Lady Elks. Stevanovic will have the service honored this afternoon. Cheering section for both respective schools here in this gym today. As this serve is going to fall as an ace, falls right into the middle of the defense. Might have been a little miscommunication on the back end there for Iroquois. Nevertheless, though, it's 2-0 Grove. Another one up, and that one splits 2 defenders there. Back-to-back aces, and you see the ace cheer from the Lady Elk players, both on the bench and floor. You often see that at any level of volleyball. If there's a particular ace, there's a usual dance that falls suit. And Iroquois off the initial hit cannot get something to go there. Mangan was trying to pass more to her left to center it, but nothing doing there. 4-0 Grove. As this serve is going to be short to the right. And Iroquois will get on the board thanks to that service error. Heather Mangan now back to serve. The underhand bump serve is going to be a point for the Lady Elks, actually, due to that serve hitting the top meshing here that would divide the gym. That does not count as in play off of a serve, so the point always goes to the opposing team off that serve. So 5-1 Grove, thanks to that. Ellie Messenger now to serve. Overhand palm serve is going to be in play to the far corner. Messenger let it go, and her kind of reaction to that was, I thought that for sure was going out, but our official on the top perch said that stayed into the far corner, so 5-2 now our score. Adona Kadru also into the game now from Messenger. As Julia Steffen will have the bump serve. Good pass along the side there. Again, if it's in play as the action takes place, you can play it off that meshing, just not off of a serve, but that attack goes too far over the back line and out, as Iroquois has now cut their deficit down to 2. Good bump set that actually does leak over the net, but the Lady Elks have a chance here to make an attack, but they fall short on it. After a quick hot start by the Lady Elks, it's now Iroquois with a chance here on this serve to perhaps tie it back up in our early stages. As that one hit kind of awkwardly off the hands of Magner. She tried to chase it down, but it was too little too late. So it's now Iroquois with the momentum. Good bump set as Magner gets it, and that one just goes over the back line. And now it's Iroquois with their first lead in our first set this afternoon. High arcing serve, plays around. Good awareness there by the Lady Elks at their red line to make sure that wasn't a 4-hit call. Backward set, not going to work. And we're tied up at 6. Kyla Griffin now will come in for the Lady Elks. Zofia Zaransky will head off to the bench as Brianna Magner will have the serve. This one is too far to the right, out of play. And it's now 7-6. And for Iroquois now, getting a nice ovation from the Warrior faithful that are here in attendance today. Olivia Wlodarczyk with the serve. Line drive serve just gets over the top of the tape. Had some speed on it. And it's now a 2-point lead, 8-6. Good back set there on the near side to keep that in play. There's a bit of a rally starting to grow. Good communication. Ooh, but that one just too far on the bump set to get over. Hit the meshing up top and stayed back on the Lady Elks side. 9-6 our score in our first set. Oh, and that one off the serve, kind of indecisive there was Griffin. Wanted to perhaps go for the two-hand pass, but instead tried to opt for the bump pass, but it didn't work. Kind of caught awkwardly by her left shoulder. And a timeout called by the Lady Elks after having a nice 4-0 start. They've been outscored 10-2 since our opening stages. Some good communication from the Lady Elks, so calling for certain passes to commence and for who's going to eventually get it over to avoid the 4-hit call. And you've seen much improved serving pretty quickly on the side of Iroquois. Again, glad you're with us here on this Thursday, February 24th, here live on Elk Grove TV. I'm Ryan Fay with you here on the call, and our great guys behind the scenes, Rick Signorella up top with me here in the bleachers, Sean King down on the floor. And a sub now off the timeout for Iroquois as Victoria Ivanov is now into the game. As off the timeout, Wlodarczyk will continue to serve. It's off of Magner. Again, some speed to these serves. And the reaction from the Lady Elks trying to adapt with it as they now have fallen to a 5-point deficit, 11-6. Oh, and that's going to fall for an ace. Ranging to her right was Griffin, but was maybe looking for a little back help. As Zofia Zaransky now will come back in. We saw her in the early stages of our first set. Good serve there. And you can hear a little bit of that communication with this on the Lady Elks defensive side of things, as this one does get over, stays in towards the back line. Magner keeps it in play. Set pass towards center court. Bit of a rally here at the net, and this time the Lady Elks get a much-needed point. And well done to stay composed on the side of the Lady Elks as Emma Kim now will come in and serve. As, oh, come on, Sean, you can get the ball in play. He eventually did. As Emma Kim with the overhand serve. Back-to-back points. 4-point deficit now. Kim again, that one's going to fall short. Kind of hit off the bottom of her palm, it looked like. Score now at 13-8 to the visiting Warriors. Victoria Ivanov will serve. Quick bump pass, little back and forth action between Stevanovic and Rosario. As that one, is that going to stay into the near side? It does. Not much defensive action covering over there. And it's back to a 6-point lead for Iroquois. Underhand bump and an overrun by Kadru. And it's now Iroquois' biggest lead, 15-8. As that just hits over the top of the tape. 16-8. Overhand attack, nicely done there by Rosario. Bit of a missed jump. Magner keeps it in play, and a back set is going to go out. Good effort nonetheless, but it's Iroquois starting to run away with it here as we get towards the latter stages of our first set. Oh, and that one may have been caught by the net there a little bit. Hard to see from our angle since we're right at the net with the perch in the way. Could have been a little hesitation on the side of Zoronsky, who was trying to make the play. But it's now an 18-8 score. Quick bump set as that one. Ooh, a miscommunication between Rosario and Zoronsky. Substitution now as Kyla Griffin will come in for Zoronsky. And it's now 19-8 as we have a quick 5-second shoelace timeout. But now we're good. And that serve is going to be well short. Kind of looked like Ivanov rushed it a little bit. And a much needed point for the Lady Elks to try to build some momentum as Messenger's back in. Rosario to serve. A lot of spin on that serve. A couple of back-to-back nice plays here for the Lady Elks to build some momentum. Another high, powerful serve is going to work. Lady Elks not going to go away quietly. Iroquois led by as much as 11. And now it's back up to 9 off for the miss serve. It'll be Jagvi Shah ready to serve. As that serve, that's too high. And the Elks will get the ball back to serve. And with that point, they're back down 8 once again. And a bit of a kind of a whiff on the serve there by Griffin. May have been indecisive trying to find the direction of where she wanted to go with it. 21-12 now our score. As Zoronsky now is going to come back in replacing Griffin. Nicole Vo now will have the service. As they're 4 points away from set 1 victory. As this one does get over. As the back and forth continues, Magner calls for it. And that one gets over. Kim will save for the bump set. Play at the front of the net. Magner gets over. Good rally from both teams here. Play continues and running forward, but getting kind of caught up with it was Rosario. Went for the bump, slid to a knee, but then got caught on the chin with it. And it's now 22-12. Magner, the one-hand set over. Stefan plays it to the back left side, but Mila Mayans, or rather, excuse me, that was Victoria Ivanov not able to make a play over. And it's now 22-13. High serve again. And a quick serve reception goes back to the Lady Elks as Magner having a lot of action here at the front of the net. And it's going to work to her favor, 22-14. Stevanovic to serve. Low arcing serve is out of play. Good awareness as well by Stevanovic. And it's back to a 7-point game. Stevanovic as Ivanov tried to play it forward up ahead for some frontline members, but there's a little miscommunication. And it's the Lady Elks here with some momentum. Down by 6, timeout Warriors. A late rally here by the host Lady Elks as they are not going to go away quietly here on their home floor. Again, they had the opening start of 5-0, then got down into a big hole, down by as much as 11 in the middle stages, but here we come now down the stretch of this first set, and with their ball to serve here coming off of this timeout still, they have a chance to continue to chip away at the deficit that they face. Again, glad you're with us here on Elk Grove TV today, here live on this Thursday afternoon. Ryan Fahey with you here on the call. And of course, always working with the great team behind the scenes. Rick Signorello up top with me here in the bleachers. Sean King down on the floor. Stevanovic will continue the serve. And that's going to be an ace. 5-point game. It was Geis and Vo at the far end, not knowing who was going to get it. Stevanovic gets another one to fall. 4-point game. And a sub now on the side of the Warriors as Evelyn Roman will come on in and McKenna Geis will take a seat. And that one, oh, it hits off the fingertips of a bump-setting Woldarczyk. Had she taken maybe another step back, that would have continued play perhaps. 22-19. Off their serve reception, it is out of bounds on the far side. Going to play it was Rosario. Good thing she didn't actually get a touch on it, as it does end up out of play. And it's a 2-point game just like that. It's a 1-point game. What a comeback. A chance to tie after being down as much as 11. The serve and the reception goes out to the Warriors bench. We're tied at 22. Warriors take another timeout. What a turnaround from how this first set started to after when Iroquois called their first timeout earlier back in the first set. And then they went on a nice run as they went up by as much as 11. But it's been the Lady Elks ever since. So as we hit the closing stages, can this momentum still continue to a set 1 victory? Or can the Warriors find a couple of answers to hold off this rally? Stevanovic off the timeout to still serve. And that one, just gets over the top of the tape. And the Warriors get the lead back. Mangan to serve. Well, that serve does go over. I think the Lady Oaks may have thought it was going to be short and weren't ready, but it's now set point for Iroquois just like that. Elks call another timeout. I think in this timeout, if you're the Lady Elks, just be prepared for whatever plays may fall off the top of the net, because we've seen a couple of times now some of those bounces just not go their way. And as you've noticed, in most of this play, it's been that when the Warriors serve, they're sort of playing the edge lines, where if the right side is open, they're going to take it, and there hasn't been much help on the side of Grove to really find a defender to be there. But it's set point. The talk is done now. What happens is all up to the players on the floor. Good bump set and communication, but Mangan falls short on the attack. And set number one goes to the Warriors after a great late rally by the Lady Elks, 25-22. They take set number one, and we'll come back for set number two action in just a couple of moments here on Elk Grove TV, powered by 360scenes.com. Both teams have now taken the floor for set number two. Set one, if you're just joining us, taken care of by the Warriors of Iroquois, 25-22. They led by as much as 11, that being Iroquois. And then a great late rally by the Lady Elks, but not enough in the end. As out on the floor for the Elks to start set number two, it'll be Stevanovic to serve. Zofia Zaransky out there along with Grace Rosario. Brianna Magner up at the front of the net along with Alyssa Magana. And also Emma Kim. And for the Warriors, as that one falls for an ace to start off our second set. From near to far side at the front, we've got Angela Malmberg along with number 24 and Ginger Griffith, and number 13, Evelyn Roman, as we're tied up at one off the short serve. At the back end now, serving for this will be Evelyn Roman, and along with her at the back from the near side to far is Mila Mayans and Zua Ahmed, as that one is out of play, and the Warriors now have a 2-1 lead. Low serve that does not go in favor as we're tied at 2. Ajona Kadru now will come onto the floor and serve. The underhand bump serve just gets over the net, but the meshing up top is gonna give that home court advantage. And it's 3-2 Lady Elks. High arcing serve is bumped right back off the reception. And not much could be done there as it hit off the fist of Kadru and right to Stevanovic, who had little time to react. We're tied at 3. As serving now for the Warriors is Griffith. Top spin on that serve, it looked like a little bit too, as Stevanovic bumps over. That one just over the top of the tape again. Boy, we've seen about 4 or 5 plays from the Warriors that have just gotten the ball over the net and fallen straight right down to the floor. And the Warriors back in the lead at 4-3. As Griffin with a running serve. Nobody home, though, after the reception from Rosario. And it's 5-3. Another low serve. That does just get over. But no help could be done there as Mayans was trapped in a weird spot. As Kyla Griffin now will come in for Sofia Zaransky. Brianna Magner now to serve. Magner, you can hear the thud on that serve as this one plays off the wall. Ball still alive, but nobody can get there. And we're tied at 5. Finally get the ball back in play. Mishandled there before we get play started. Is that in? No. Close, but not enough for the official to say an ace. Either way, 6-5. Bump set over to the right. That one just trickles over the top with the tape. Anybody home on the backside? No. And we're tied at 6. Quick play to go with it off the reception as Emma Kim comes in for the Lady Elks to serve. Off the serve reception. Ooh, that fell into a hole that it looked like Griffin was going to have a play at the net to try to tap over, but may have timed her jump just a little bit early. It's back to a 1-point lead again for Iroquois as Aisling Blau will serve. Kim with the bump set. And a good get over there by Rosario. Tied at 7. And Alyssa Magana now back out there for the Lady Elks. Oh, that hit off the right hand of Kyla Griffin. You can classify that as a short serve. And it's 8-7 Warriors. As Mila Mayans will serve. Magana plays it. Oh, and a nice serve by Stevanovic, but that one had too much power on it for Magner to try to chase down to the far corner. And it's back to a 2-point lead for Iroquois. Good attack set over, and that's going to fall for a point. Kyla Griffin will get credit for that one. Is now in and serving for Grove will be Zofia Zaransky. Kyla Griffin heads off to the bench. Much faster pace here in the early stages of this second set than what we saw in the first, as that short serve makes it 10-8 Warriors. Zua Ahmed will now serve. And that serve is going to be short and off to the far side, 10-9. And Alanis Rivera is going to come in once it's formally changed by the official on his end. And now we are good. Stefanovic to serve. And that serve is going to stay in on the near side. Good placement by Stefanovic. tied at 10. And that one is going to go out. Great awareness and good calling by the bench side of the Lady Elks to let their players on the floor let it go. And the Lady Elks have the lead back at 11-10. Jump serve, hits off the right arm. It looked like not the greatest of plays. Amila Mayans tried to play it forward, but it hit off her arm on an awkward angle and out of play. And it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Elks. High archer at the front. Players call for it at the net, but it's going to fall short. And it's 13-10 Grove. That'll be out again. Again, great placement by Stevanovic, staying to that near side. Seems to have favored her well today. As we're going to get a substitution on the Warriors side. As it'll be McKenna Geis back out there. Stevanovic with a nice serve, but a great counter back instead. And the Warriors, who needed a little momentum, get a much-needed point back. Evelyn Roman now will serve. As that attack falls short, Roman tried to play it off the reception. Back to a 4-point lead. As Kadru now will come back in and serve. High arcing serve, just misses the divider. Warriors are ready for it nevertheless. And their deficit again back down to 3. Ginger Griffith will serve. She had quite a consistent serve back in the latter end of that first set that led to a 25-22 set victory, and it's continuing here. 15-13. Griffith just off the top of the tape again. You've been hearing me say that quite a bit here this afternoon. Another one that wasn't off the net, but just got over enough. And it's a 1-point game, timeout Grove. Just when you saw Grove looking to maybe put their stamp on this set, Iroquois saying not so fast. And as we're in the middle stages of our second set, again, best of 3 up to 25 in each set, win by 2 or more. I'm glad you're with us live here on this Thursday afternoon on Elk Grove TV. Ryan Fahey with you here from Grove Junior High in Elk Grove, Illinois. And of course, our great guys behind the scenes, Rick Signorella, Sean King. Been happy to provide a lot more live coverage of our events here at Grove as we continue to build our great partnership with the fine staff with Elk Grove TV. I want to thank our man Scott for hooking us up today. As this one off the serve reception, play still is alive, and we're tied at 15. Where Iroquois was not fooled by the quick serve reception on the side of Grove, as Emma Kim now comes back in for the Lady Elks, and still serving will be Ginger Griffith for Iroquois. And that serve, though, right as we talk about it, falls short. And it's back to a 2-point lead. Kyla Griffin now comes in as Brianna Magner will serve. High serve, is it in? Yes! Just stayed within that back line. (17-15). Magner does it again. That one looked like it literally fell through the arms of Roman. As Grove is trying to push us to a third and decisive set. Magner gets it over. Third hit. Plays to the front. Hit right back. Back and forth, but out of play. 19-15. Magner just gets it over, and it hits off the arms of Mayans. 20-15, timeout Iroquois. Bit of a role reversal here as it's now Grove with the stamp on this second set towards the latter end, not having to rally, while it's going to be the Warriors' turn to try to do so. It's been the very consistent serving of Grove that has really drove this second set. So as the Lady Elks get back out onto the floor, Magner will still have the serve. And as we just talk about the serving of Grove, that one falls short, 20-16. And the Warriors now have a chance to get some control back in this set. Underhand serve, it plays to Griffin. Kim keeps in play, but nobody home. Back to a 3-point game. Underhand serve again. Stevanovic with a quick awareness just to get it over, but not enough in the end. As that one, a credit to Shaw, who kind of caught Grove off guard. And now it's the Warriors building momentum. But not as I say that again, a little broadcast jinx. It's 21-18. Emma Kim will serve. Kim now, high arcing serve, plays towards the back end, and that's out of play. And Grove is 3 points away from making this a third and decisive set to go to. Kim, out of play again, 23-18. That one a bit on the low arc, and it's set point Grove. Griffith had a hard time trying to catch up to it in front of her, 24-18. Kim gets it right back off the reception. Stevanovic plays it. Rosario bumps over. Play to the far side, and we need a third set in this match. Great composure by the Lady Elks. Forces a third and decisive set. They take set 2, 25-18. We've got third set action coming your way next here on Elk Grove TV, powered by 360scenes.com. As we get set now for the third and decisive set in this match, if you're just joining us, Iroquois took set one 25-22, and Grove responded back strongly with a second set victory of 25-18. And here we are now in our third and decisive set of the match. Thanks for joining us here on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Ryan Fay with you here, powered by 360scenes.com. Of course, our guys behind the scenes, Rick Signorella, Sean King. 6 out on the floor for the Warriors. You got on the back end of it Heather Mangan, Evelyn Roman, and Victoria Ivanov. And in the front court, you'll have Nicole Vo, Julia Steffen, and Olivia Woldarczyk. For the Lady Elks, it's Lana Stefanovic at the back end with Zofia Zaransky, along with Grace Rosario. At the front, Ellie Messenger, Brianna Magner, and Michelle Giabala. As the official just checking the lineups out onto the floor, make sure everything's all correct. We'll get our third set started. Stefanovic will have the serve. Winner take all third set right here. Each team has taken one set apiece. What happens in set three, we'll find out as this third set is now underway. Stefanovic's serve falls at the near red line. Call for just it's off the meshing, but that's still going to, I believe they're going to say that may have been a double hit call. I did look away from the initial look of the official, to be honest. Either way, 1-0 Grove. And Stefanovic, that is still going to be in. May have heard the faint words of out being screamed on the right side, as it's now 2-0 Grove. Off the serve reception, it's hit back over. Stefanovic for Magner. Ooh, that's short. Where is it going to get? Oh, it did. Again, from our vantage point here, right at the net with the official in the way, it's hard to see if the ball gets over the net in those cases like that. Either way, 3-0. Stefanovic finds a hole, 4-0. Stefanovic, quick bump serve off the reception. Good communication as Magner gets it over and in. 5-0. There's a spark of energy on this Grove side to begin our third set. Stefanovic plays over as off the pass back and forth from Woldarczyk and Vo. Magner again at the back end. Stays in play. Roman, can't get it over. 6-0. All Grove here early on. And it stays that way off the mishandle from Roman. 7-0. Timeout Warriors. Lady Elks fired up with the 7-0 start, as they're carrying that momentum over from their set 2 victory. again, glad you're with us, and thanks for tuning in live today here on Elk Grove TV. Again, we've been able to say live a little bit more often for some of our telecasts here at Grove Junior High. So off the Warriors timeout, gonna have a substitution here off the timeout. Geis will come in. Roman takes a seat. Stefanovic plays over to Wildarchik. She gets it right back and gets over, but it's out of play. 8-0. Wildarchik gets over off the reception. Stefanovic for Magner. A little nice touch on that one. As it plays at the front, the rally continues. Magner with the bump set over. Wildarchik plays it, gets it over to Vo, and it's going to work. And the first point for the Warriors finally comes here in this third set. Oh, and that's going to fall for an ace. That right side, I talked about this earlier in that second set. There's been a bit of an opening that the Warriors have taken advantage of a little bit here in this match today. As that serve goes over, but it's over the red line and out. As now Ellie Messenger will have the serve for the Lady Elks up by 7, and you can now make it 8. 10-2. But when that serve, you saw the ball kind of coming down a little late, and Messenger was not able to get it over. As Kadru now is going to sub on in. While for the Warriors, Julia Steffen will serve. 10-3 our score here in the third set, tied at a set apiece in the match. And that serve does fall short. It's 11-3. Kyla Griffin now is going to come in and show a place Sofia Zoronsky. And that serve from Messenger. Speed on it, but it falls short. And it's 11-4. Messenger not happy with herself on that one. As Wildarchik now will serve. And that serve is off to the right, but it falls short again. We've seen some short serves rack up here as of late, as Emma Kim will come on in and replace Michelle Giabala. Kim does get it over, and kind of walking back to a spot there was going to be Geis. May have not been ready for it, and it's 13-4. Yeah, that one actually hit over the net, but it went out of play over towards the scorer's table, and it's 13-5. And actually kind of hung on the net for an extra second, too. Victoria Ivanov now will serve. Stefanovic gets it and back over. Play still alive for a moment, but it's Rosario getting the attack done. And it's 13-5. Excuse me, 14-5. And into the match now, once again, Messenger comes in, replacing Kadru. She tried to serve, but with the backboard of the underneath board of the basketball hoop got in the way. And look out, Brendan to the far side. That may have threw her off her momentum on that. It's nevertheless a point for the Warriors, and it's 14-6. McKenna Geis will serve. High soft one, gets right back over off the reception, back and forth at the net. And a miscommunication. No one was there to play it up. 14-7. Again, this has been a match where you've seen big momentum swings take place. So far in this third set, you haven't really had much of that. As for the most part, the Lady Elks have taken control. As this one's still at the net, and a whistle, net violation on the Warriors, Point Grove. Sylvia Zoronsky comes in. She'll replace Kyla Griffin. And Zoronsky's in the serve. And that serve, that hits off the backside of Messenger, who was not expecting that one. She got hit earlier on her right shoulder, too, on a short serve. And it's 15-8. Heather Mangan will serve. Mangan serve, that goes towards the Grove bench and out of play. And Stefanovic, who has really had the hot hand serving today, will now have the control as Giabala comes in. Kim goes out. Line drive serve falls for an ace. 17-8. Next serve here, placed to the near side. Darchek will get over. Stefanovic calls for it to Magner at the back end, and it's a double-digit lead, 18-8. Stefanovic has had an excellent day serving. And can it lead to a 3-set victory on her home floor today? Darchek gets over. Messenger gets it to Magner, who plays over. Darchek again, as it's Rosario. To Magner again. That one off the backboard and down. 19-8. Oh, and that one again falls in the middle of the defense, 20-8, timeout Iroquois. Grove really putting their stamp on this third set. They are 5 points away from this match victory. So off the Iroquois timeout, Lady Elks ready to go. While the Warriors, down by 12, have a big hill to climb. That's the first time we've actually seen a full use of the timeout clock be used. As off of the Warriors timeout, it'll be Jagvi Shah coming in, along with Aisling Blau. We saw both of them earlier in the match. This is the first time that they'll be seeing third set action. As Stevanovic will continue the hot hand serving up by 12. Blau gets out the reception. Ooh, that hit off the fingertips of Shah, who I think wanted to play it, but I think at the last moment was called off by her teammate in Mangan. And it's 21-8, and the Lady Elks are 4 points away from victory. As this one, it's going to stay in. She is feeling it from the service line today. 22-8. Zua Ahmed now will step in and sub in for Julia Steffen. Stefanovic. And that hits off the right arm and out of play of Mangan, and it's all Grove. As this one played in on that right side, Stefanovic plays up to keep it in. Mangan now for Rosario. At the net it falls. Set, match point, Grove. What a dominant third set by the Lady Elks. Can Stefanovic close it out with an exclamation point? Oh, cannot. After a fantastic run serving today, it falls short. It's 24-9, and the hopes now fall on the serve here of Nicole Vole. Oh, and that one, a miscommunication off the serve. It looked like Rosario was going to play it, but was afraid of coming in contact with her teammate Zoronsky at the back end. So it's 24-10. We still play on. Line drive serve tipped up by Mangan. And this one, Messenger can't get there. They have lost it in the light. And a little momentum here by the Warriors, not going away just yet. Vo trying to keep the rally going. And it cannot happen, it falls short. And the Lady Elks, after dropping the first set, take the next two and win the match by a formal score of 22-25, 25-18, and 25-11. So that does it for us here today. Lady Elks take it in 3 sets, taking the final 2 for our great guys Rick Signorella and Sean King behind the scenes. I'm Ryan Fahey signing off. This has been a presentation of Grove Junior High Athletics here live on Elk Grove TV, powered by 360scenes.com. We'll see you next time.